Ukrainian officials say Russia is preparing a major new offensive next year. President Zelensky has warned the next few months will be decisive.
European leaders approved a 9th round of sanctions on Russia on Thursday as they set out the EU's priorities for the next 2 years.
Croatia and Morocco will battle it out for the bronze medal in the third-place playoffs of the World Cup on Saturday.
Ukraine believes Russia is preparing a massive new offensive next year. The 18 million euros in aid that the EU has unlocked after overcoming Poland's reluctance will go a long way to help prepare for defence. For President Zelensky, the next few months will be decisive, especially as Russian attacks continue unabated. He says today in Donbass, as in previous weeks, brutal Russian attacks continue. The occupants are throwing everyone and everything they have at the offensive, but they cannot overcome our army, so they physically destroy every town and village, so that there are no buildings, not even walls that can be used for any defence. Russian attacks are causing casualties across much of the country and power outages in most parts, including the capital, Kyiv. Kherson has borne the brunt of the outages. An attack that killed 2 people has caused the city to have no electricity at all.
Despite the reluctance of some countries, the European Council managed to approve a new package of sanctions against Russia on Thursday, the 9th of its kind. In addition, Poland seems to have withdrawn its reticence regarding the €18 million aid package put forward by Brussels. The President of the Council and the President of the Commission welcomed the agreement.
I am glad that we have managed to maintain a unified approach to our support for Ukraine. I am glad that we today approved the macro-financial assistance for Ukraine and the latest sanctions package.
However, the gas price cap is still to be resolved.
We agreed that the deal must be closed on Monday on Extraordinary Energy Council by ministers. And I think that everyone is aware of this deadline and are ready for compromise.
EU institutions believe that capping gas prices could be the first step to competing with US and Chinese subsidy and aid schemes and make up for lost time in the green and digital transformation of the economy.
The President of the European Parliament, Roberta Metsola, is ready to turn the institution upside down so that a corruption scandal, such as the one allegedly involving Qatar, will never happen again. Metsola has announced changes to promote transparency and prevent the bribery of MEPs by countries or lobbies.
The vote is closed.
Trust that has taken years to build, but only moments to destroy, will need to be rebuilt, and this work starts now. We need to right the wrongs, and we need to send a powerful message to those external actors who try to undermine us, that we will not yield, that we will stand by our values, the rule of law, justice and due process.
Francesco Giorgi, the partner of Greek MEP Eva Kaili, who also serves as the EU Parliament's Vice President, along with 2 other people, are accused of corruption, money laundering and criminal operations, all linked to possible Qatari and Moroccan schemes to illegally influence the Parliament. The former Italian MEP Antonio Panzeri is presumed to be the mastermind behind the plot. An investigation has also been launched into the NGO No Peace Without Justice. Belgian police seized more than €1.5 million in cash in 2 homes and a suitcase. Eva Kaili will appear in court in Belgium next Thursday.
In a historic moment for Kosovo, Prime Minister Albin Kurti has submitted a formal application to join the EU. Kosovo is the last country in the Western Balkans to apply to join the bloc. But this is the first step in a long journey ahead, one that will require reforms and economic alignment. It will certainly not be easy.
I'm repeating that we want no fast track, We want no backdoor to EU integration, and we want to join EU as soon as possible. I believe that with our dedication and willingness, we are going to change the minds of eventual skeptics as well.
The constant tension between Pristina and Serbia, which considers Kosovo as part of its territory, is one of the main obstacles in the paths of both governments towards EU membership.
I don't know which criteria applies to decide whether a territory is a state or not. Whether one, even the largest member of the EU, thinks so, whether they all think so, or is it based on a membership in the UN. We will have to fight as hard as possible to protect our states and national interests.
Kosovo unilaterally declared its independence in 2008. However, 5 EU member states have refused to accept this. It constitutes another hurdle to the hopeful nation's application.
The US National Archives has released more than 13,000 documents related to the 1963 assassination of President John F. Kennedy. The event caused worldwide shock and countless speculation to this day. But the White House has blocked the release of thousands more, citing national security concerns. According to the National Archives, 97% of the approximately 5 million pages of the file are now available to the public. Former President Donald Trump has launched a collection of digital stickers to raise funds. The Trump digital trading card shows the former president in a number of disguises, dressed as a superhero, cowboy and astronaut, among others.
Hello everyone, this is Donald Trump. It's to win amazing prizes like dinner. I'm also doing Zoom calls.
Writing on Truth Social, the social network where he appeared after his Twitter veto, Trump said the limited edition of stickers feature art of his life and career. He's encouraging people to buy them as a Christmas gift.
Despite the security cameras, more things were stolen in Hungary's supermarkets this year. Thefts have increased by more than 22%. Hungarian police data shows there were more than 8,000 thefts nationwide in the first 10 months of this year, mainly from large supermarkets and tobacco stores. Electronics and expensive drinks used to be the main attraction for thieves, but now it's salami and cheese. Rising prices has meant the cost of meat has gone up by 40% and dairy 75%. One of the sellers told us previously higher valued products were stolen, but now people steal an apple or a potato. Budapest was hardest hit with more produce stolen. The spokesperson for Hungary's largest supermarket chain, CBA, in the capital, says it's not just the amount that's disappearing that's the worry. The way the thefts are carried out have changed too. They've become more aggressive. It's becoming more common for the perpetrator to pull a knife and start fighting with security staff. The larger chains have reacted quickly to the negative trend. They've improved their camera systems, hired guards and put alarms on more products. But the market stalls can't do this. People have always stolen and will continue to steal. So support from supermarkets has meant they've started a wall of shame in the entrance to deter would-be thieves and let others be aware of certain individuals.
After suffering a 3-0 defeat in the semi-finals against Argentina, Croatia is back training in Doha for their third-place playoff against Morocco. Although the third-place match is often viewed as a friendly one, Croatian forward Andrej Kramaric set the record straight.
As I said before, they're going to fight. They're fighting for their lives because if you win a medal at the World Cup, you become an immortal hero in your country. That's the same thing we are going to do.
Meanwhile, Morocco will be looking to bounce back from their 2-0 loss to France. The Atlas Lions might have missed out on a place in the final, but they'll want to wrap a fairy tale run in this World Cup with a historic third-place finish. The third-place playoffs will kick off on Saturday, and on Sunday, France and Argentina will lock horns to determine who will win football's most prestigious trophy.